Why has gold always captivated the imaginations of nations and investors alike? Historically, it's been a symbol of wealth, power, and security, particularly in India, where it is deeply embedded in cultural and religious practices. Recently, India repatriated 100 tons of gold from the UK, signaling a major shift in its economic strategy. This move not only underscores gold's enduring allure, but marks a pivotal shift in India's economic strategy. But why was India's gold in the UK in the first place? This question takes us back to a pivotal moment in India's economic history. After gaining independence in 1947, India gradually built its gold reserves as a safeguard against economic instability. However, the early 90s brought severe financial turbulence. In 1991, facing a daunting balance of payments crisis, India was on the brink of default. The nation found itself compelled to secure an emergency loan from the International Monetary Fund. To convince the IMF of its creditworthiness, India pledged 67 tons of its gold as collateral. This gold was airlifted in secrecy to the United Kingdom, a move that underscored the gravity of the crisis. The decision was fraught with symbolism and pain, reflecting a nation having to part with its treasured asset to avert economic collapse. This crisis spurred India to implement sweeping economic reforms that opened its markets and spurred growth. As part of managing its international trade and liquidity efficiently, India continued to store part of its gold reserves overseas, primarily in the secure vaults of the UK. From a symbol of crisis to a badge of sovereignty, the journey of India's gold reserves is as glittering as it is poignant. Retrieving a nation's treasure is no small feat. How did India manage it? The journey of 100 tons of gold from the vaults of the United Kingdom back to the heart of India was a marvel of modern logistics, legal acumen, and diplomatic negotiations. The operation began with meticulous planning by the Reserve Bank of India, which worked in close coordination with the Indian government to ensure every detail was covered. From a legal standpoint, the movement of such a significant asset across international borders required a thorough understanding of and compliance with international trade laws and customs regulations. Contracts were drafted and agreements were signed, ensuring that all legalities were airtight. Diplomatically, the process involved seamless communication and cooperation between Indian officials and their counterparts in the UK. These discussions ensured that the transfer was not only smooth, but also maintained the strong bilateral relations between the two nations. Logistically, transporting 100 tons of gold is no easy task. Specialized security teams were deployed and transport routes were meticulously planned to ensure the gold's safe and secure passage. The successful repatriation of gold is not just a logistical victory, but a well-orchestrated act of economic reclamation. What does bringing back 100 tons of gold mean for India's economy? The repatriation of such a significant amount of gold is not just a logistical feat, but also a powerful economic statement. Gold is more than just a shiny metal. It's a critical component of a country's foreign reserves. By increasing its gold reserves, India bolsters its financial buffer, enhancing its ability to manage currency fluctuations and economic downturns. This move could also influence the Indian rupee. A stronger reserve often translates into a more stable currency. Stability in the rupee could boost investor confidence, potentially attracting more foreign investment into the country. This is crucial for a nation that aims to become a $5 trillion economy by 2025. Furthermore, bringing gold back to domestic soil enhances India's economic sovereignty. It sends a clear signal to international markets and policymakers about India's intent to have greater control over its economic policies and assets. This could substantially enhance India's stature on the global economic stage, making it a more influential player in international financial negotiations. This strategic move could redefine India's economic landscape, enhancing its autonomy and economic security. Beyond the glitter of gold, what strategic advantages does India gain? In the realm of global economics, the movement of gold isn't just a transaction, it's a statement. India's decision to repatriate 100 tons of gold from the United Kingdom reverberates through the corridors of power worldwide. This isn't merely about securing a precious resource, it's about asserting independence and fortifying economic sovereignty in an increasingly unstable global economy. By bringing gold reserves onto domestic soil, India positions itself as a more self-reliant and resilient economy. This action reduces dependency on foreign entities and shields its financial assets from international disputes and geopolitical tensions. Moreover, it bolsters the country's creditworthiness on the global stage, potentially lowering borrowing costs and attracting more foreign investment. Strategically, this move aligns with India's broader ambitions to enhance its influence in global financial systems. It sends a clear signal of India's intent to have greater control and say in the international economic arena, paving the way for a stronger role in global economic governance structures like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. With this bold move, India not only secures its assets but also sends a strong message to the world about its rising economic prowess. As we reflect on India's golden journey, it becomes clear that this isn't merely about the physical relocation of 100 tons of gold. This strategic move underscores a broader narrative of self-reliance and economic sovereignty. The repatriation from the UK to India marks a significant moment, symbolizing not only the strengthening of financial security, but also showcasing India's growing influence in global economic affairs. This action is a statement of intent from India, illustrating its capabilities and determination to control its economic destiny. The implications are profound, as this move not only secures key financial assets but also positions India as a confident and assertive force in the international arena. In reclaiming its gold, India reclaims more than just assets. It reclaims its place as a major player on the world's economic stage. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into India's strategic repatriation of its gold reserves. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more compelling documentaries like this one. Each subscription helps us bring more such stories to light, stories that not only inform but also inspire. So, hit that subscribe button, share this video with friends, and drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts, or any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.